I am sharing a little bit these videos of our life here in Spain, and I thought I would talk a little bit about how we are all, regardless of country, nationality, race, ethnicity, religion, are dealing one way or another with the pandemic and the situation. Here in Spain, it depends on where you live in the country, like many places. The incidence rates, the hospitalization rates, the death rates, those kinds of things, whether you're getting a vaccine or not getting a vaccine. So it's been an interesting situation, particularly as we are expats. And so we are trying to get back to the States for a number of reasons. We miss family and want to see family. I haven't been back since June. And when we returned from, Fred had, my husband, some of you know, some of you don't, had surgery, and we were there for 6 months. From January of 2020? Wait. January? Whatever, for a year. You get me, right? And so we haven't been back, and we want to see family, and we miss them. Plus, he has follow-up appointments, and hopefully he can get one more telemed appointment with his follow-up physician at the University of Miami Health System. Nonetheless, so that's one thing. And to be able to do a little shopping of the things that we like, and to see friends and family and spend time, and to complete our visa process, which we had started a while ago, but a lot of it has been waylaid because of the timing and the pandemic's impact on getting certain things together, blah, 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 blah. So we really need to do a few of those things, along with get every single solitary one of those required papers translated in Spanish. Every single one of them. I don't know why this country makes it so hard when it can actually really use people to be here, because the economy is sucking wind. Nonetheless, it is an issue. So we've been pondering this issue of the vaccine. And believe me, we are not sort of conspiracy theorists or anything, but you do wonder here, and not just here, but in many countries, but I'll speak to Spain since this is where we live. Kids are going to school and the incidence rates are nil, pretty much, about those that are being infected or infecting family members. They are required to wear a mask. They are required to have air exchange in the classrooms, and there are other things that they're required to do, but it's like common sense stuff. Wear your mask and wash your hands, those kinds of things. Whereas in other places, like the U.S., kids are not in school. So it does make you wonder, right? The other thing is, Mediterranean countries, I'll speak for Spain again, are extremely old. Old being their citizens live a long time. You know that whole thing about the Mediterranean diet? That shit is real. So when you see incidence rates, and honestly, I can't really speak to have I really looked at the age of those that are unfortunately passing away from the virus, but at least I do know that in the past they were much older. People live here in the Mediterranean well into their 90s and beyond, and I can attest we can attest to seeing some of those folks, honestly. So to pick a country where the diet, the food, the lifestyle, the lack of pollution, that everything is like raised, planted, raised, or whatever, grown here without, there's no such thing as organic. You know why? Because everything's organic. So we picked a great spot. But there is this issue about the vaccine and what's going to happen. The world is in such a turmoil. So the question becomes, how comfortable are you being with yourself? Even when you're around other people, how comfortable are you filling your time with just you? And I don't mean scrolling all of social media, whatever that means to you, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. I mean, we could go on and on about the list is endless. YouTube. You know, can you be with yourself? Can you utilize internal focus to calm yourself in order to get through this? Or is it necessary for you to fill the time with watching what movie channel or HBO or Netflix, or you just wander through show after show, video after video, in order to fill time? Now, I'm not saying that it's not necessary for a lot of us to be able to do that, to just block out the bullshit. The stress of what it's like, the missing of family. It's depressing. And mentioning that, we're checking on people in our family and our friendship group who could be seriously struggling, who are alone. I do mean physically alone. It's just a thought. What can you do to manage this situation in a way that you go inward in a way that, I don't know, is a sense of calming? I meditate. I've been meditating for, I don't know, 18, I don't know, it's more than which, by the way, many people know is the arm of yoga. It brought me to the asana practice. For those people who don't know, the asana practice is that's the physical, doing all those wonderful postures, and down dog, tree pose, and handstands, firefly. I can't. Just one person that touches, it's cool. Thank you. We are catching up on the construction. We don't know what they're building, what they're doing, but we're at the balcony, and you can see there's a marine layer. Whoa. See the marine layer? You can't really see out. Can't really see out the sea. Fred's laughing at me. This is, look, I'm going to show you the old guidelines. Fred's one of the old guidelines. Yeah, you are. See the old guy line up? There's not a whole lot to do in this place, but to see something new and different because they're doing this construction. So there you go. Old guy line up with a few women.